Hello, 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 and hello. I am sorry I'm late, but getting all this together was not as easy as I thought it would be. First thing I want to say is we have a winner from yesterday. Make sure. I believe that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, the winner yesterday was Tammy McNeil. And I will put this in the window. Tammy, congratulations. That's what you need to do. I put it in the window. Anyway, let me do some really quick shout outs because I got a lot to cover in a very short amount of time. Not sure how to. Paulo Nuev Sordo. Hello, I'm glad you could make it. Steve Noel's in the house. Thomas Bridgeport, Suzanne Bob, Pam Stanbridge, Gift of ONPASSIVE is here. Jarmo's always here. Thank you very much. Carol Chazo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Rocket Boosters. Marcelin's here. Roy McApeel. Jane Francis Nickimsey is in the house. Raphael from Bahamas is here. Casey Zebenberg. Christina Dodds. David Switzer. Azteca Khan. Randall Harris. David Cox Marketing. The one and only Lily Lane is here. Myra Aquino. We have Vera Waluka is in the house. Suzanne Pop, I believe I didn't say hi. Hello, G. Alan G's in the house. Tim the Leprechaun, aka Captain Kirk, beam me up. Tim Dillon is in the house. Charity Manigault, Christina Jackson, Prosper Abba, D.L. McConley. Chris Johnson's here. What's happening, Chris? Chris says hi, Dawn. She's in the other room. Prosper Abba, George Holdsworth, Sean, Stephen Callahan's in the house. Hello, Stephen. Sorry about that. Excuse me. I'm allergic to whatever. Donna Hamlin, Ray Tomlinson, Tom Taylor, Joanne Hess is here. Julie the Peacock Wynn is here. Thank you for everything. Shelly West, I'm sorry. Cynthia Downtown Brown from the City of Brotherly Love is in the house. I've got a bad connection, it says. Great. Listra's in the house. Hello, Listra. Mike Davey. M. Kylie. Pika Ramul from Finland. Kurt Eddie's here. Hello, Kurt, the pointer. Gemma's here. They're always here as sisters. Madez King. ONPASSIVE Tribe. Whoa. We have William the Marshmallow, Double Marshmallow Delome is in the house. Paul City's always here. Hello, Paul. Linda Longmire. Elizabeth McBee. Barbara Garrison. Eric Kessler's in the house. John Peterson. Casey Zebenbergen. Lynn, the Energized Bunny Nakamoto's in the house. Robert Tantulo. Um, Tanya ONPASSIVE, Elsie Patch, Karina Lance, Theo Orphan Adis is in the house. Roy Davies, Karina Lance. Hello, Karina. Mountain Man, Big Man, Kevin the Rutledge is in the house from Illinois. Joanna Lingner, Spencer Carter, Roy Davies, Joseph Lance is here. DeZone Hollow, Ernest Martinez is here. Tanya Hennard, hello. Wendy Tolosi is in the house. Jacqueline Lewis, hello. Kababeswi Kiba Elkus. I didn't say any of that right, and I'm sorry. Harvey DJ Green's in the house. Roy Davies, Greg Hill. Hello, Greg. Myra said hello. Vitmata's in the house. Hello, Vitmata. Joseph Lance, I said hello. All right, we're cooking here. Hold on. Anthony Flores, welcome, Anthony. Charity Menegal. Stephen, I said hello. Manjinder Sai, Big John White in a red shirt yesterday, looking high and tight. Joyce Hicks, hello. Say hello to Melvin, my number one fan. You gotta have a fan. Gary Thompson, Yvonne Finn, George Lou Kamamwa. Whoa. Leonard Edwards, Susie Bop. Lori Lund is here. Sean Cyrus, hello, Sean. Red Redford's in the house. What's happening, Red? Sherry Dershaway. Frida Botchway is here. Anyway, I'm going to get started. 196 people. Am I getting thumbs up? Not 100, not 200. I'm not. But I appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, let's do a recap. Yesterday was phenomenal. Ask the CEO a question. We tried to bring in different people. We had almost 100 people on the panel, believe it or not. A lot of pretty cool questions. I believe it's hard to answer yes or no, but I think it was pretty. I loved it. I liked the way it went, and I'm sure Mr. Mifar did too, and I'm really sure that the people that were there thought it was pretty good. Again, Tammy McNear is the winner. I gave the instructions what to do. Today is the last Bless Our Family, Bless Our Friends guest webinar. Yep, I don't know how many we did. It's almost 2 years solid, just on Tuesdays. We were doing it before that, even before we came into the Leadership Council. Tomorrow is 360. We're not sure what time. In fact, Red had an idea to ask Ash if he had any updates he'd like to give us. We could postpone 360 until Thursday, and if he felt like coming on. No pressure, just it didn't matter to us because we could just swap days. If not, it'll be tomorrow, probably at noon, if Mr. Mufara doesn't want to come on or doesn't have any updates. Yesterday, let's get started. I want to go as quickly as I can. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to cover because I'm late. Chris, you're not going to be able to do your live until probably 1. I'm sorry. I had a crazy morning, absolutely mind-blowing. Susan's question asked says, we know less than 10%, so after the founder's positions end, what percentage will we know? That will be answered very soon. Julie gave thanks. Ask gave recognition to the Juneteenth day. He said some pretty disturbing things about that. Many thousands of refugees dispersed to roughly 500,000 of children, 200,000 children lost both parents during the pandemic. Wrap your head around that. Lost both your mommy and your daddy. It's mind-blowing. To a little kid, that's their whole world. So there's a lot of work to be done. We're going to be able to help a lot of people. And trust me, I believe a bless starts at your front door, right? You could go out, there's things very soon, very quickly when things pick up and you filled your pocket, you filled what you need, and if there's extra apples, green or red, you'll be able to help other people. And that's going to be an unbelievable feeling. Because I know giving feels so much better than receiving. It really, really does. I noticed that. It's just amazing. Um, Yesterday they had a discussion about Dubai Oh Kids. It's in the early stages, which is pretty cool. I think it's so smart. I look at Shorty and my grandkids and how quick they pick up stuff. You know, you just got to make it available to them. I mean, they know more about computers than most adults. Their games are all stuff, hand-eye coordination. I wish it was a little more educational, but it's a big deal. The cutoff position for founder's position will be cut off after midnight on June 22nd, 2022. At 23rd at 12:01 is over. In your time zone is over. By the way, newsflash, don't wait till the last minute because I do not come to me and I didn't make it. Well, you know now, if you hear me talking, you know right now you could get in. If you're debating for $97, something's wrong. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not going to feel sorry for people that didn't get in. Yesterday, Tony Monk asked what source of traffic are you going to be using? As said, part of the package is generated traffic. Each will have a specific number for each package guaranteed visitors. Additional sources will be on as a bonus level exclusive to founders, such as specific campaigns, etc. New and fresh ways will be explored for products. Not lifetime, but during the initial years, continued branding will continue until we become the traffic. Let me explain this. I had brought this up months and months and months and months ago. When I first heard we will become the hunted, it took me a while, thick head, to figure out what that means. Think about this for 1 minute. When we get to the point, listen, what is traffic first? Put this in your head. What is traffic? Okay? Traffic is consumers. It's us. It's absolutely, it's us. It's everyone. That's traffic. Do you see Facebook advertising? No. Why? Because as of right now, 6/21/22, they are the traffic. People go there to advertise. Why? Because that's where the consumers are. How many we really don't know. There's 2 billion accounts, but let's say everybody owns 2. So even a billion, it's pretty freaking high number. Now, the day will come when we hit that curve and we become the consumer. And where are people going to go for traffic? On passive. Where are we going to go for traffic? Right outside in the mall because they'll be in on passive. It's unbelievable. Wrap your head around that. Stop thinking go get, go get. We're not gonna have to go get anything. You open the door, they walk in. They're in. The day will come where they are here. They buy this day. 6 months later, they might purchase that. 9 months later, they might, oh, look at that. And then you have Ask going, hey, we got something new coming out. Boom. Then what? Well, a couple 100,000 people buy it. It's just no joke. I got my head around this now, finally. That's why I have trouble sleeping, because I know what I thought and what I believed and what the level I had at the time was old minimum thinking. I'm not there now. I have freaking took off way past that. Well, how are we going to get this? How are we going to open your freaking door? It's there. The day will come. They're there. Companies will come in. Can I put an ad 1/2 inch by 1 inch on the bottom or top of your page? Please. Sure, why not? Does it change the people coming to you? Does it change people looking at it? The difference will be your site will be millions and millions of different locations. People will click on it. What are they called? They're called consumers. That customer that wanted that little spot is going to get people going to what they want to sell. And it's only going to get bigger. We're going to have everything everyone needs when you turn on your computer. Wrap your head around that. That's what's coming. How fast? I don't freaking know. But it's coming. Why? Because it's designed that way. I need, here it is. I would like to have, here it is. I want the best, here it is. I'd like to have this, but unlimited, here it is. Seriously. That's the answer. We will continue until we become the traffic. What? Think about it. It's not that far-fetched anymore. You can't build something this big and this broad, this deep, and not have that happen. It's coming. Mike Ellis did ask about a swarm comprehensive file. Nobody knew what it was, which was funny. It doesn't matter. As said, yes, you'll be able to use it in Academy. They will be using blockchain also as a way of storing, which is mind blowing. Look up blockchain, you'll see what I mean. It's beautiful storing and it's secure and walla wee, walla woo, walla bang. Okay. And as said, even if we don't have in the beginning swarm comprehensive file, whatever they need, he will make it happen. What more could we ask for? If it's in demand, it will happen. So it is written, so it shall be done. You build it, people want it, it'll be there. What's the percentage of information of ONPASSIVE will ask give to founders? 20/80 rule. Here's what that means. If we have, I don't know, 20% of the founders in ONPASSIVE, I think that's a high number. I wish it was higher. 20% of the people unfounded that ONPASSIVE is part of their life. There's loyals you can get. There's loyals that sheepdog at the top of the hill. you're one of the 20%. You will hear more about what's going on than the 80% that got in for how fast can I make money. It's life. When I was at work, I was 20%. I was dedicated. I did the best I could, and things would happen, and I would hear about it because they trusted me, and I was one of the 20%. If you're watching this and you're here every day and you're on all the webinars, or you try, or you watch the recordings, I know people work. You're one of the 20%. You know, the people you keep trying to wake up, they're not. The people you're pushing, hey, it's about they're probably not. So be happy. We'll know more as time goes on. That's the answer. Makes sense. Doesn't make sense for us to pour out all this knowledge and information to just everybody. Why? I don't think they deserve it. I feel the same way. I don't think they deserve it. Mr. Ty Young asked about metaverse. Now, metaverse covers a wide range of things. My grandson got a game metaverse, right? You put it on your head and it's virtual. Oh, man. Let me tell you something. It's crazy. It's real. I put it on and there was a freaking dinosaur laying next to me. And I'm not talking about a fat relative, okay? It was a freaking dinosaur and it looked real. And it stood up. And like an idiot, I'm backing up like, like it's real. But that's how cool that's different. There's different types of metaverse. And I believe 3D printing, for example. 3D printing in the next 5 years is going to play a major role in any country or any company that's serious about being ahead of the game. That's a guarantee. They're 3D printing homes right now. You go online, go look it up. 3D printing, homes, toys, anything. Does Ash like 3D printing? You know the answer. Is it coming? Is it state of the art? Is it future? Yeah, of course he knows. He loves it. I can tell you right now, anything you hear of that's in the future, it's good for mankind, can make a positive impact in the world, a positive impact for people. Yes, he loves it. You don't even have to ask him. I don't ask him. I look at something and say, wow, that could help a lot of people. That'd be very useful. Yep. We're going to be doing that someday if we're not right now. We should know that. We know how he is. You should know by now. If you don't, you're not plugged in. Anyway, there's plans on it. A lot of it's down the road. You can't do everything all the time at the same time. You could do a lot at the same time, but not everything. So right now they're focusing more on digital business, missionary, humanitarian, and other products. He said some platforms, due to timing, will cut years from the gradual process of future products. Boom. My answer to that, my technical answer to that is boom. AI will be able so that whatever we touch will prosper. I think that's another boom, right? Anyway, let me make sure. Can everybody hear me? You can hear me, I hope. Yes. Okay. Next question. Do you want me to keep going or make a part 2 or part 3? If you want me to keep going, say keep going, and I will. Make a part 2. Yes, keep going. Up to you. Thanks. All right, I'll go a little bit farther. Most people are saying keep going. Let me try to go faster and stop running my mouth so much. Ken Parslow, Bahama guy. Well, he's not a Bahama guy. He's a New York guy, but he's brother-in-law for Dan Cook, great guy. Pay structure question asks, we are not MLM, but if a group has multiple purchase packages and traffic, all should be a percentage of the total volume of the team. The structure will not have any typical MLM structure, but each will have a commission volume percentage. It will never be 100%. One brings in someone and makes so much, we will activate another structure. So it's moving, it's fluid, it's expandable, it's a breathing. We have an actual breathing pay structure. It's always moving, it's dynamic. Keep that in mind. If a sale goes through, hold on. There's always two of those at least. Anyway, if a sale goes through with you directly or indirectly through your sales team, how's that? That's pretty cool. You'll get some type of commission and you'll know that it came from a group sale or immediate or personal. We got to get rid of anything that looks like, sounds like, smells like get rich quick. It's bad for the company. It's bad for long term, and it's not good for us. Because, by the way, all the get rich quick schemes that I've been in, none of them work. They sounded good, but because they sound good doesn't mean they work. They don't. Fact is, MLM, unless you're one of the 1.5%, it doesn't work. And even then, if they stop, they're dead in the water. Sorry, that's fact. What about putting a percent of the profits for the founders? That's it. Just enjoy the compensation, enjoy the products. We have grown way beyond MLM concept, no doubt about it. The more you make, the faster you will grow. Whoa, I'm not even sure what that meant, but it made me feel good. Okay? The more you make, the faster you will grow. So you know the faster you will grow, the more you will make. He always works on never getting oversaturated. Okay? Thank God he thinks that way. Anyway, Dan Street, the complex way you collect payments and distribution of revenue coming in. Could you give a brief review of this aspect? Ooh, not sound like an easy question, Dan. It is refreshing to see such a good way to practice business. Redundancy, backed up for everything. The data center tier 1, 2, and 3. And if you remember yesterday, remember is not a good word. As you know, yesterday, Ask kept saying tier 1, and he was alluding to the OTEC pros. Start telling people about tier 1. So it's a big deal. Backup power in a different city. No power failure. Also, internet backups. Zero downtime. Avoiding oversaturation. Well aware of why companies, specifically IT companies, under-prepare for growth. They're not ready for it. Either human resource, merchant solution, Liagati. You hear the African gray? Yeah, they're eating something or doing something, and he wants it. And he's getting louder and louder, and I'm reaching down on my left hand side for a gun. But I don't have it with me, so he's going to survive today. Just kidding. Anything we can do internally to eliminate any of that is dealt with, and reliance on outside sources to be redundant to reach independence. Oh my God. Lexus, can you bring him something, please? Okay, thank you. He only does this when I get on here. Sydney, shut up, or we're going to have African gray for dinner. Okay, Daryl Cook asked Ash about things for everything. How do O Academy and O Staff link? I have been studying self-evaluation with the mass exodus happening. Will OSTEP be easily adaptable to education industry in such an adjustable as an adjusting fields? Yes, OSTEP is adaptable for nonprofit or women, government, hospital, with academy not relying on one possibility. Why not use it for self growth, etc.? They meet and are compatible. As a fun factor, in Hyderabad, we are using CCTV facial recognition. In fact, I saw a picture of it yesterday. They do use facial recognition. So all these things are intertwined. Even if they have a certain name, doesn't mean that's all they do. That's without a doubt. Somebody asked, wonderful surprise to be here on Pacifica's Magic Wand with language barriers to so many in the world and folks helping others to become founders. Do you have any information on the activation subscription price to be paid and the timeline? Vietnam is a wide open market. It was someone from Vietnam. Space. We do whatever we need to do to give significant notice and multiple avenues to pay. There will be no reason to worry about it. Fair to say that timelines will be fair and equitable with grace periods to pay later, a couple of months per. Anyway, we'll see. Plenty of time will be given. That's pretty cool. Susie McCrae clarifies, will there be a timeline after the founder's position ends when the subscription payments will be required? Not sure how long yet. Big smile on his face. Another question, planning for taking kids from zero to hero. My question is about flagship application. Oh, bless. Concern is Africa about the brain drain, no means to stay in the country. Can there be a type of scholarship for students to utilize Academy, etc., such as O Scholarship, O Mother Teresa Scholarship? How can ONPASSIVE eradicate poverty? Whoa, that's an easy one. What the frick? Asked that Oak kids many times to start with the new, then try to fix the already. Need to get them at their early age. It's a long process to replace existing culture, but efforts will be given to change future generations. That's amazing. Like I just said, young kids, man, they're like sponges. They will suck up anything in the room, anything they can learn. Core model of what ONPASSIVE does is a completely different and disruptive, a paradigm shift. Ash is not convinced that what exists now in government, the glitch is the distribution without delivering, but how it can be manipulated for personal profit or benefit. ONPASSIVE mindset is not focused on profits, but on solutions. This is why it's possible to change presently broken issues with ONPASSIVE motivation. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Thanks for ONPASSIVE things to look more hopeful. Hopeful. That's a guarantee. Alan Goldberg, EU article about discussing objection to AI recognition restrictions. As said, we'll get the legal team to look at it and learn more. Countries decide not to do AI and all that, they're just going to fall behind. Babyface Grandmom, two-part question. Would like to sponsor young sports team, can ONPASSIVE logo or blessed t-shirts, etc. Is there a specific process within ONPASSIVE to do that? As ONPASSIVE is already sponsoring Goose, but makes sense to monitor for setting prosper themes, etc. Oh my God, hold on. Dawn, can you help me out here? The dog's just playing the freaking drums for 10 minutes.
Stop. Stop it.
I know he's got a good beat, but it's annoying as heck. ONPASSIVE is already sponsoring. Okay. Would love to have company partnership with good causes. Yeah, I mean, Ash is definitely into that, he told her, and I see that all over the everywhere. I see it all over the world. I'm passive on softball teams, volleyball teams, and I think that'd be great. I there's no end to what's going to happen. I believe that, and I believe that's what Ash said. Obviously, you want to make sure it's a good cause. You know, it's not some kind of hate group. On passive, you know. Joy 6 on the topic of tools to help identify persons to decrease mental health shooting issues. Wow. Much violence all around, but ironically, those criminals have had clues about them already. Information without proper action is just a waste of information. Yes, he's right. A lot of times, these kids or these crazy, whatever, demented people, they give clues that they're about to do something, but the problem is there's no action taken, and that's sad. But it is mentally that needs to be changed with moral fulfillment, not having poverty, culture, morality, and technology is a powerful tool to help, of course. Yeah, I mean, there's things that I'm passive. There's things that I think what happens in a lot of cases, a lot of the kids that get to that level, which you can't imagine. I can't imagine it. Uh, in a lot of cases, things are not right at home, or they don't feel, something. I mean, a lot. I mean, obviously, part of it is mental disorder, but it's still focusing on. We focus on weird stuff in the United States, especially how smart our bombs are. Will it go to the window of a? You know, it's just crazy to me. It's crazy. John White, when was the last time someone asked just how much we love you? Out of the milestones have accomplished, which one sticks out for you as is now the milestone of the founder's position? Ask just now. It's a lovely day. Technical milestones are so many. The most refreshing and supporting facts are the founders, management, partners, discussion with outside sources, all parts of the journey. Many have offers from presidents and royalty and refuse them to partner with ONPASSIVE. That elevates our conviction. The mechanics are so huge now that in there's many milestones now are being reached. A new way of life. To ask the treasurers the people. Yeah, I could answer that. The treasure are the people, and you get to know. And I can agree to know those who put so much into the process. Endless list of names. Yeah, it's a big deal. The people are, um, you can't put a value on it for sure. First, were you born with the compassionate heart? Two, since the inception of Unpasses, how much money have you spent? As said, I have. I love listening to French. I was born in a dooming environment, but my family gave me giving and respectful characteristics. Mom and dad. I was born in immoral environment, but one has to take control and choose our track, reinvent our life. We chose a life of good. We spent on passive in one day. We spend it on passive in one day that most companies spend in a lifetime. Tens of millions of dollars. Nothing is cheap. Why are you asking? Maria, I'm asking because with such a big heart, we as founders should be able to give back somehow. Ask. The founders give so much back, and that is what drives Unpassive forward. Wow, amazing. Narelle, back office questions. When people sign up, only enough space for one person. Transferring money with accounts that are shared one account. Ask. Important to have multiple signatory situations. I would direct the concerns to legal. Jane, is there one question you thought would be more palpable but actually hasn't been asked? And how many times have you gone back to the table, restructured the pay structure? Ask. He has no expectations about questions. Every day from the beginning, it was always been conceptual for growth and development, and defunding would be necessary. Defending would be necessary. Almost the same concept, but just fine tuning when legal or other parameters come up. Cost to be in the green, day one, re-entry, global leaders, registration bonus, and the last phrase is calculating the actual cost. Every day, even more now as expenses increase dramatically. Sometimes he does not, it doesn't know how they do it, and something believes it's not just him. Having the quality folks to work with makes it possible. When done, with the heart and drive overrides the physical ability. One thing I can guarantee, being a founder is the best thing you have ever done. And Jane's biggest decision was to go through the inconvenience with Red. All like founders in that position. Treat your business as a human, and the business will be reflected in such a manner. Capitalism and fair market will with high value. Wow. All right, I'm going to stop there. Let me see. Okay, I am gonna stop there because wow, it's too much at one time. I hope I did okay. It just was so much yesterday. It was 4 hours, a little over 4 hours long. So anyway, we're in a good place, better than we could imagine, more than we could hope for, and we're doing it together. And we built friendship. What else can we ask for? Hopefully, Chris is going on his live in 7, 8 minutes. I'm not even sure. Chris, are you here? Are you going on at 1? I will get people to come see you if you are. Oh, thanks, Marty. You're welcome, everybody. You don't have to say that. We're Chris Johnson, yes. Okay, he's going on at 1. That's 8 minutes. Flood him. Flood him. Because at 1:15, he's got to bring that china cabinet back downstairs. Anyway, I'll see you all, and God bless. I'm sorry I didn't finish. I wanted to finish everything, and I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Too much good stuff to try to share at one time. Anyway, tomorrow will be 360, unless Mr. Mufareh says, I'd like to go on 360, but I can do it Thursday. Then I'll do a regular live tomorrow. Either way, we'll all be here. I'll see you. God bless. Bye.